Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So my video is going to be about becoming a secured party creditor and a national. Due to the political temperature that's going on right now, it's very chaotic and messy, every which way. I figured it was a good time to introduce those that take interest in processes that will lead to more freedom, living in this country, in this nation. I figured I'd, show you guys some remedies that I have started myself so that, you can begin these processes if you're interested. If anyone doesn't know what a secure party creditor is or a national, it's basically like processes where you can undo a lot of the things that have been done to you pretty much since birth, and pretty much get your freedom back. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a thorough assessment of this website, all the resources, all the processes that they have available for anyone to do. And it's going to take me maybe 2 or 3 videos. And I'm also going to show you my paperwork and how I went about doing it. And of course with some editing, and because there's private information in there. But if you stick around, and I'll just go through this website with you over the course of a couple of videos. I'll show you my paperwork. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going live streaming on multiple platforms: Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And I'm doing live sessions where we will be doing these processes and just doing our due diligence, doing study groups and things of that nature. And just pretty much helping each other out. I think that these are great solutions due to what's going on right now. And just in general, it definitely will help break generational curses. That being said, we're going to start off with services and products, and we're going to jump right into the meat. Like I said, it's a lot of information here, so just bear with me. I'm going to be very patient. So that's going to be the reason why, it takes a few videos. I'm not going to, bore you to death with one long video. So, we're going to jump right into it. So first, we want to go into the initial processes. Now, with the initial processes, you see here, you can break it down. So the first process is becoming a secured party creditor. This process is $150. Okay. The next process is secured party creditor in the filing. So what they do is they file your paperwork for you. They give you step-by-step instructions. It's very simple to do. Of course, I want to make this clear. While you are doing this, you definitely want to do your due diligence, and you want to know exactly what it is that you're getting yourself into. Because these processes are like cross all your T's, dot your I's. They got to be to the T. Everything has to be correct. And so that being said, just make sure that you know what you're doing. Even if you are, using a service as this, trust is a very big thing. Again, I have my paperwork, so, these people can't be trusted. Like I said, they communicate very well through email, text, phone calls. You can set up consultations and things of that nature. So, the next one is becoming a secured party creditor, filing, printing, and notarization. So they give you all your paperwork, boom, and that process is $500. Now, as you can see here, it's $150 here and $375. So you're not going to pay $150 and then pay $375. You're going to pay the difference. So that'll be another $225, and then you're paid the last one $25. So altogether, total is $500. You can get it all done for $500, or you can break it down. For extra $250, you can get it processed, expedited, which means that obviously it's just faster. And then if you need document redraft, anything goes wrong any, like I said, you got to cross your T's, dot your I's. If it's not, then you just get it redrafted so that's properly filled out. Okay. So you can do this in USA and Canada. And then you have a couple more things right here, like reprint and mail your SBC document. If you lose it, or whatever the case may be, it's like 80 pages. They send it to you in a postal envelope, a big postal envelope. And so if you lose it, or whatever, then you just get it reprinted. So they always got it on file for you. Establish Your Sovereignty, $350. Definitely a book that you're going to need. Trademark Your Straw Man. If you don't know, do your due diligence on trademarks and how they protect you as well. And this is for Canada. So pretty much that's it for like the initial process. So here again is where you want to start your journey at right here. And again, $500 you start your journey. And now we're gonna get into other services they have. And let's see. So we want to go to services. Alright. So we have study material. Boom. This is all the study material you need. So again, you're not just paying for somebody to do your process and you don't have any information as far as what they're doing. Study material, these books are like 400 or 500 pages. They come in complete sets, or you can get them individually, but you do need them so that you understand what you're doing and you can do these processes yourself as well. Because there is another part to it once they're filed and everything. Like this is like a lifelong thing. Like you really have to live this lifestyle so you can keep up with what's going on. You can subscribe to their newsletter. You can join another site. They have a sister site where they get deep into like debt, tort law, deleting debt, tort law, land deeds, and land patents, things of that nature, child support. So it's a lot more resources which we'll get to later. So right here, this is the whole set. You probably heard this before, the Redemption Manual 6.0, the whole set. Of course, Canada delivery, which is North America still. You have all the books individually. Operating Sovereign, book 3 or 4. Operating Secured, Operating Sovereign, Canada. Operating Invisible. This is like a little bit beyond, operating as a secure party national. Invisible pretty much means that you don't exist. Like you can make yourself like pretty much non-existent. You're pretty much removing yourself from the government. And obviously you would need to be self-sufficient completely. Feed yourself, keep your health up, and just whatever you gotta do because you don't exist. So, but that is an option for you to do. Like I said, once you get deep into this, if this is your thing, you'll pretty much decipher whether that's something you want to do or not. So, but it is available. More redemption manuals, all types of information. These books are loaded with information and processes. Again, you have social security numbers and TINs on government forms of correspondence. Corporatization and privatization of the government, de facto government scam, defending your right to travel. There's a lot of information here. Federal jurisdiction, federal enforcement authority within the states of the union, federal and state tax withholding options for private employers, famous quotes about rights and liberty, defending your right to travel, unlicensed practice of law. Very interesting. Flawed tax arguments to avoid government conspiracy to destroy the separation of powers. Government establishing a religion and who are taxpayers and who needs a taxpayer identification number. Government identity theft. Government instituted slavery using franchise. Another interesting topic. These are just loaded with information about, these systems and operations they have in place that keep us enslaved and trapped And this is your way out, pretty much. They have the Great IRS Hoax books 1 through 7. Then you can also buy those as a bundle right here, $2.99. Income taxation of real estate sales, laws of the Bible, which is constitutional, so it has to do with spiritual as well. Legal Deception and Government Institute of Slavery Christmas bundle, Legal Deception, Propaganda, and Fraud, Legal Requirements to File Income Tax Returns, Money Laundering Enforcement Scam, Non-Resident, Non-Person Position. It's a bunch more books. Like I said, it's going to be like more videos, so I'm not going to get through everything in one video. I'm not going to, bore anybody, break it down in a few videos, because there's more to it too. But I'm going to go through these processes that they have, this information right here, and then, tap in, stay tuned, because it's going to be another video right after that. Path to Freedom, Political Jurisdiction, and What is Law? Presumption chief weapon for unlawfully enlarging federal jurisdiction. Proof that there is a straw man. Reasonable belief about income tax liability. Requirement for consent. Requirement for due process of law. A lot of people are locked up because they didn't get due process. So definitely a good tool to have. Requirement for equal protection and equal treatment. Requirement for reasonable notice, and who were the Pharisees and Sadducees. Silence as a weapon and defense of legal discovery. Deep. Socialism, the new American civil religion. Sovereignty and freedom points and authorities. Sovereignty forms and instructions manual. You definitely gonna need that while you're doing your, doing your thing. So, like I said, I give you step-by-step instructions, so, you don't get left behind or don't know what's going on. State income taxes, tax fraud prevention manual. The trade or business scam, the government benefit scam, the money scam, the tax court scam, the death of America. U.S. person position, unlicensed practice of law, what is justice and origins and authority of the Internal Revenue Service. A lot of y'all should pay attention to that, because y'all talk about a lot of these taxes and things of that nature, but, I'm not going to, give my real, take on it. I'm going to be the objective, but a lot of, the situations that we in, I was told, you're responsible for what you don't know. So a lot of these things that are going on in the government, you understand, it's because we just don't know, you know what I mean? So we're convinced that it's something that's entrapping us, but we just don't know how to get out. And you gotta do your due diligence, man. You gotta look it up, look up this information, because a lot of it is misinformation. They're gonna tell you and allow you to do things that you don't know. Why domicile and becoming a taxpayer require your consent? Why penalties are illegal for anything but government franchisees, employees, contractors, and agents. So they got business things, business resources, how to run your business, taxes, all type of things. Meet your straw man or whatever you want to know. The UCC connection, how to free yourself from legal tyranny. Why you are a national, state national, and constitutional but not statutory citizen. Why government can't assess human beings with income tax liability without their consent. What is statutory civil law? Well, why statutory civil law is for government and not private persons. And last but not least, common law handbook for jurors, sheriffs, bailiffs, and justices. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned, tap in the next video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll put a link in the description. So if anybody's interested in starting these processes, they can do so. And with that being said, I'm going to catch you in the next.